الكبير، عشقي الأول ولا مال أخير، يا شعاع الكون منا يستير، لا يهمني همي هم كل شي ممكن يخلص إلا حبك. بقول على العهد هذا وعد وتبقى يا وطني هنا، انت الوحيد اللي عشانك اكون اولاد. بقول على العهد هذا وعد وتبقى يا وطني هنا، بقول انت الوحيد اللي عشانك اكون اولاد. وطني تعال وشوف بعينك وينك انت يلي بنات، ما يوم انا قدرت اصر وطني الكويت للمجد والعلا سليم. انا قلت انت على صوتي كل لك، انا عشقك يا موطني ما اجمل نفس يا كويت بتنفسك. على العهد هذا وعد شي ممكن يخلص.
أنت رحم الله والدينك.
We are back to our show today, the celebration of the Liberation Day, the 31st anniversary for our lovely country, state of Kuwait. Now let's go for our third interview segment with the Professor Ali النجاده. He's the Kuwaiti heritage researcher and he's a team of Expo 965 for the art, craft and the heritage. Hello and welcome today and happy Liberation Day.
Thank you. I wish you the same.
Thank you very much, and it's our honor, our pleasure, Professor Ali, to have you. And definitely, you are well known in the society. And I want to really tell us about. I want to go really deep to the, and cut the chase. Tell us about the methods of celebration. Is it like like between nowadays and then?
Well, nowadays
the early years.
Yeah. Nowadays the celebration is being held in different locations, and there are so many different means of celebrations. For example, here Kuwait TV is participating in the celebration. Kuwait Radio also is participating. We see it here, for example, in this cultural center. There are means of celebrations on the Gulf Road also. We see so many different signs of celebrations. The co-ops are, bringing lights and flags and so forth to show the celebration. In the past, we had like a main street, either as far as I remember when I was very young in my early childhood. I remember that they will hold what they call it al-arda, or the traditional dance, and people will gather in almost one street, which is they call it al-Hilali street, the one that goes all the way to al-Hamra tower, from the Murgab to al-Hamra. There is a street. Usually they hold the celebration over there, and they bring camels and horses and different groups. They are dancing, and early, or let's say going back before the 90s and the 80s and the 70s, the Arabian Gulf Road was also a major place for the celebrations, and usually the different government associations or government agencies and public also, the companies, the private companies, usually they have it's like a caravan, or each one of them will bring a car and decorate it. Absolutely. And they have a very nice carnival.
It's like a convoy and a parade.
Exactly. These are the old days. I think we don't see it nowadays. It's a little bit different, and mainly now people are joining the celebrations through either the TV they watch, or maybe through the radio. Many of them.
I remember near the towers of Kuwait.
Exactly. That was a main area.
And even there is something else in our mind. Our guest, Professor Ali النجاده. Today we are celebrating the Liberation Day, 31st anniversary. From that time until today, there is something in your mind you will not forget? Some incident, some story, some experience?
Well, definitely. There are many. Some that I participated and I was part of it. And what I remember now for the past, let's say 4 years or 6 years since I joined the Expo 965 team for Cult for Heritage and Crafts exhibitions and talented Kuwaitis. Every year we participate in the celebration, and we try to bring so many items and so many things that are related to Kuwaiti heritage and handcrafts, and have them in display for the public. And we try to use that occasion as an educational as well as a reminder of how great our culture is.
Amazing. Our culture are precious. Our culture have a variety of things for it.
Absolutely. We have this diversity of, human beings in our society. Definitely, it's amazing, and we have plenty of things. But I want to ask you why we should celebrate this day for the new generations.
Well, we have to do it basically because it reminds us of the previous life of let's say our grandparents and great-grandparents, and it reminds us of our roots, and also it reminds us of the development in the Kuwaiti culture and history, okay? From day one that, Kuwait was established in, I think, the 1750, okay, until now. That's a very long period, and we've gone through so many events and things, and we've changed from, let's say, a desert life and a sea life that our lives were depending on
Exactly.
either products from the desert or from the sea, and also from trading, into now our lives that is depending so much on technology. But we don't want to forget our roots. It's quite important that we remind the new generations of where we were in the past, where we are now, and what our parents, grandparents, and our old, let's say, great-grandparents have gone through to make Kuwait what is Kuwait now.
Kuwait today.
Amazing.
We appreciate also what's happening here, Farid. This is like we say, good times run very fast.
very fast.
And today is like the celebration also.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our director, Mshari Abbasi, do we have time or that's it? There's no time. Thank you very much, Professor
Well,
Ali
thank you for
Najada.
having me.
And as I mentioned earlier, you are a great privilege for us, honestly.
you. Thank you
and
very
we
much.
are honored to have you.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to
Thank
share
you.
it with you.
Dear viewers, that's it for Liberation Day. Happy Liberation Day. Always remember Liberation Day, because in this day we honor our martyrs, our resistance, our Kuwaiti society, and our government, and our allies.
And also today we celebrated the 31st anniversary of the Liberation Day. So we are honoring the martyrs, we are honoring the governmental sectors, we are honoring also the heroes today who are with us today, our guests today, our distinguished guests today, what they are doing their role during the Liberation Day. And today this is the end of our episode for today. May Allah bless you all, and long life Kuwait.